the Wannabeez.
I am sorry, but this is not for me, guy.
Oh, those are so good.
Bobo Yaga, guy.
So I'm like, I wonder if there's like a way to like I can cater my diet for like a solid like 4 months just to clean out my system, get my poops nice and healthy.
Sloppy Joe, guy. That's the shit right there, guy. I can get down with an extra sloppy Joe, guy.
No bone, though. I can't do the ones with the bone. It was disgusting. It was just absolutely fucking otherworldly. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Wannabeez. I'm your host, John Van Hook. Join with me. He's home to the best Chinese food in the world. Not even in the country, but in the whole entire world. In New Bedford, Massachusetts, Nick Gula.
Let's go! You ain't getting better fried rice than in Massachusetts. We're known for our Chinese food.
And on the other side of that coin, someone who's still having the sour burps from the Chinese food he ate earlier today with some mystery hairs on the inside of it.
Yeah.
Justin Kyle.
Yeah.
A very nauseated yo.
Yeah. No, we were just talking about me and Harley had some terrible Chinese food a couple nights ago. And when we got home, we didn't, for some reason, we thought the leftovers would have been better. But we started munching on some leftover like crab rangoons. And in the center of the ragoon, a giant silver curly hair.
Silver's like somehow worse too.
Yeah,
I feel like silver and red are the two bad ones that you're just like, oh my god.
Oh god. Yep.
Come to find out, it came from somebody's pubic hair, guy.
You said it was curly.
It was Ron's pubic hair.
It was kind of curly, but I don't mean that could have been just from the frying. But it was like in the center of it, so it must have either I can't imagine the Chinese restaurant that we went to is bougie enough to actually make their own ragoons, so they're probably getting frozen ragoons or something. So whoever at the factory or in the kitchen, someone's hair ended up in that motherfucker.
Somewhere, somehow, some
The
way.
FDA allows a certain amount of percentage of other things to get into our food stream, including bugs.
Yeah, it is crazy to think about. Who's hungry?
I'm actually, we were talking about it a lot, and I was like, I kind of want Chinese food now. I'm not gonna lie. Like despite the hair.
That's what Sam just said.
She said
Sam
the same
just
thing.
said, if you keep talking about fucking Chinese food, I'm gonna want it, guy.
My Sam over here, we call her Marfy. We got McDonald's a couple nights ago, right? And she gets a filet of fish, and she's very fond of the filet of fish. It was like 90% of the reason that we had even landed on going to McDonald's for dinner. And so we get it all back, and she takes a bite into it, and she's like, this feels weird. This feels weird in my mouth. And she like starts dissecting it, and there's like a piece of paper embedded in the cheese that's like got writing on it. It looks like it's like a date tag that you would put like to date some kind of food and put it in the fridge. It's like smack in the middle of the cheese. And not a cool sight to see, especially when you're just so excited about the sandwich. I felt so bad for. But yeah,
God, that's
made
terrible.
me stop eating my food too. Luckily, I was almost done.
What the notes say? They please help. We're being held captive in the McDonald's.
No, it had like dates.
They're starving us.
Just had like numbers of dates. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Yeah,
that's fucked up. Most countries don't even consider what we have to be food. You know that?
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucking nasty garbage, dude.
I mean, a lot of it is just garbage, yeah.
It's filler. You know, I was having a thought. So me and Harley went on a little road trip to Portland, but on the way there we were talking, and we were talking about, homesteading and, building a house someday and this and that. And I said, I always thought it would be kind of fun as like an experiment to use my own shit as like human manure to grow pot, to grow like just, pot, and just to see like if it was good and if it could be done. You know what I mean? Because like there is a way to like compost human manure and like do it properly. So I'm like, I wonder if there's like a way to like I can cater my diet for like a solid like 4 months just to clean out my system, get my poops nice and healthy.
Only wheatgrass.
Yeah, yeah, like whatever nutrients that it needs to grow the best weed, I will eat and produce. As well,
You just eating
because.
vitamins. He just vitamins and just that's all he eats is just
And
just
then it's
pounding fucking.
it's soiled, and then I just plant a pot plant right in the center of
I'll tell
it.
you, you're
and
gonna
I just
lose a
water it.
lot of weight. First of all,
Well,
so
All you'll need, Justin, is some Flintstone gummies.
yeah.
That's all you need.
Oh yeah. See,
just
that's
take
it.
some Flintstones,
The
and
chalky
then all of a
ones?
sudden, pop them in your mouth, guy, 3-4 time, and then just eat
mean,
them
is-
like Pez dispenser.
Is it a weird idea? Because I know like some people grow like with like horse manure and stuff like that. You know, it's very nutritious for the plant.
yeah,
you know?
I don't know about smoking my own fecal weed. You know, I don't know about like damn, this shit's dank.
Yeah.
You can grow your own tomatoes in your own shit. So
Yeah.
like I would say you could grow weed in your own shit.
Well, because that's what we were thinking about, like end of the world stuff. Like if we were going to be totally sustainable, like that would be a really good resource of like fertilizer. You know,
Right.
I don't know. This was the conversation we were having as we were celebrating our 6-year anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary, by the way.
The whole world is ending. The whole world is ending. Justin's just thinking about how to replenish the herbs.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's
Yeah.
so many other things we could be worried about. Justin's only worried about the
I'm not
weed.
gonna lie,
Hey,
dude.
guy,
It's crossed my mind.
Everybody needs a drug dealer.
Yeah.
You know.
I've thought about like in like Walking Dead type scenarios, like how much looting I'm going to be doing and the way I'm going to be looting, like people's like side bedside drawers and like
Like Last of Us, you're like going through.
yeah, just looking for like leftover unattended bags from like
Yeah.
maybe this guy got his
Dog
face
food and
eaten
shit.
before he had a chance.
Bible with it cut
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
It's cut out. You open the thing and it's all cut out, and you have the part inside the Bible.
Yeah, that's gonna be me. Unfortunately, unless I can, yeah, like you're saying, homestead and make some fecal weed.
That's my but then but that could snowball into like a totally like change of life, like a healthy change of life. You know what I mean? Now I'm just like catering everything so that I have healthy poops, so that I eat well, and you know what I mean. Like it could be just
grass fed, American made.
You could call this strain like Cleveland Steamer.
yeah, exactly.
But I think I after the fact, you've grown this weed and you're smoking it with people, right?
Right.
Do you tell them beforehand that you grew it with your thing, or as they're smoking it, or after they're smoking it?
After or
as they're smoking it?
Yeah.
As they're smoking
I'd be
it,
like, come over and
you're
try
gonna
out
say-
this new outdoor that I got. It's harvest season. We're all smoking it. And they're like, wow, this is, really fucking, skunky and shit. This tastes
Dank.
really good. And yeah, this shit's dank. And, we're looking at like the pots and the fertilizer and everything. And as we're smoking is when I'll tell them.
Yeah.
You smell that? Do you smell that?
This shit's
You
dank.
smell what Justin is
You
cooking?
just have like terracotta, like the big terracotta pots sitting around with like toilet seats on top of them already. Like those are getting ready.
That's awesome.
I'm getting him ready. There's a toilet seat on him, guy.
Oh, shit.
What's here's a question. Growing up, I feel like it's like a common experience for your parents to make food that you absolutely dreaded. So I want to know, like, even though whether your parents, like, I know Debbie's a good cook. I'm not sure how you stand on your mother's cooking, Justin, but I know a lot of times people think, even though if their parent is a good cook, they still have that one meal that they dread coming home to. What is that for you guys?
Ooh.
Pot roast.
A pot
Really?
roast?
Pot roast.
I've
I
always
hate
loved
pot
pot
roast.
roast.
Ugh. I just can't do it. Every time I seen pot roast when I was a kid, I was like,
It's a
fuck
common
off.
one.
Guess I'm not eating tonight. It's a bowl of cereal.
Would she do it like in
guy.
the crock pot or like?
Yeah, they do it in a crock pot and with the carrots and the fucking potatoes and all that shit, and it's like ugh.
I'm racking my brain. I'm trying to think of a single meal that my mom cooked that I liked.
Oh,
no, I'm just
shit,
kidding.
it's gonna be a
I'm
whole
just
thing. Wow.
I'm just kidding. No, we always had like growing up, my mom thought the smoke alarm was the kitchen timer. So a lot of our meals were like takeouts and like McDonald's and shit like that. But if there was one, maybe like I kind of dreaded like manwiches growing up.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
those fucking canned, fucking, ironically, like those sloppy joes.
Sloppy Joe guy.
I don't know.
That's the shit right there,
It
guy.
really
I can
is.
get down with an extra sloppy Joe
sloppy.
guy.
I don't know. Like when anytime my mom did, and maybe it's because we had so much of it that I just fucking couldn't stomach any more of it.
Yeah.
I like a sloppy Joe once in a while now, but it's not a meal that we really cook.
I'm right there with
know?
you. Yeah.
It wasn't my mother that cooked anyways. It was my father. My father was the cook in the family.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Yeah,
was his still the pot? Is that still pot roast for him then?
Pot roast. Gotta
Yeah.
be pot roast,
Yeah.
guy.
All right.
I hated pot roast.
I think mine is my mom. She wasn't the best cook. She wasn't the worst cook either. Like she could mostly handle herself in the kitchen. Of course, which I came on to like Alyssa's a fantastic cook. So now, as a comparison, I look back and I don't really have that much like fond like, oh, I miss it. The one that I absolutely hated coming home to is I'm not sure where she even got this fucking idea. I feel like it's out of the 70s or something. It's straight up like Food Network in the 70s, if that was even around in the 70s.
To be the food books, the books, guy.
Yeah,
Those old
probably.
fucking ingredient books, guy, and cookbooks and shit.
It would be like pork chops with the bone still in them, like the T-bone.
Oh yeah.
And she would like put them in like a glass pan dish and then smother them in applesauce and bake it that way. And then she would serve that with stuffing. And that is absolutely vile in my opinion, because while I don't mind applesauce as a side when I have pork chops, she went over fucking board with this idea. It just, the sweet and the savory, some people like it. I don't know. It didn't mix right. And the hot applesauce was always very weird for me. Just like, it's not like apple pie.
Yeah, that's a weird
It's
thought.
not the same.
Yeah.
It's not even close. It's like, and maybe if she would have like treated it like, if she would have put like some kind of panko or some kind of breading or some shit on the top of the applesauce, I doubt it would have stayed. It probably would have just absorbed and got sloppy anyway. But I don't know. It was disgusting. It was just absolutely fucking otherworldly.
Usually you do, to give her some credit, you do pork and apple, like even smoking, like apple tree and apple stuff. When you smoke, that's usually what you use for a.
She was smoking something, all right.
Yeah, no shit. But you do usually pair that with applesauce. So and people usually make their own sauces out of apples to pair with, thing. But she just took it to a whole nother level, guy. She was just like a can of instead of like the fucking ragu. She was like can of Mott's, guy, and like boosh. Yeah, that
funny.
does sound a little bit over.
I think if I had a runner-up,
pork chops, I didn't like really pork chops growing up. I didn't really like them.
I like a pork chop. I like a shake and bake.
If I'm gonna have
no
pork
bone
chops,
though. I can't do the ones with the bone.
Yeah, I don't like the bone.
They were the cheap ones though.
Same.
I gotta have the brown mustard though. Gotta have brown mustard with the pork.
Yeah.
With the pork.
Yeah.
Pork chops, guy.
Harley does like a what are they called? Schnitzels, kind of like a beaten down like a really thin pork with like breaded and fried.
I've never had
so
schnitzel.
good.
Yeah.
Always been curious.
They're so good.
I got a question for you. I got a question for food thing. When you were in school, what was your favorite from school, in school, like doing
like lunch?
Yeah, like a favorite lunch at school. Like back
I
in the
can
day.
answer this. This is an easy one. As a kid, my favorite sandwich that my mom, like, it was only once in a while, but when she packed it, man, it brightened my fucking day. It was a fluffernutter. It was a peanut butter and fluff guy, but it's better than just making one at home, right? Because she had made it in the morning, wrapped it up in the Ziploc, and it sat like for like hours, just soaking up all of that fucking, marshmallow fluff and peanut butter. So by the time you got it, it was just like the most delectable little fucking treat.
I was gonna say, that's a lunch? How is that a lunch?
I wanted like your favorite school lunch, Justin.
Oh, I didn't really get like a hot lunch guy.
Really? Ever?
Not really. Not unless it
you're
was
one
like
of those
given to me
kids.
for free. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't have like free lunch for poor kids in fucking Maine?
They didn't at my school.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry.
They didn't give a fuck. Sometimes if you were lucky, you could get like the late lunch, like the last lunch period, and the kitchen would just start handing out, whatever was going to go bad. Like, yeah, basically, literally, you get like scrap hamburgers and shit.
The piggy
I
trough
swear to
guy
God.
and just like
So,
Wow.
I would leave my classroom to go to the bathroom, run to the cafeteria because I knew that they were going to be handing out some fucking sandwiches and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd grab like a free burger on the way out, run back to my classroom, shove it in a bag or something, and eat it on the go.
and then shit myself.
Yeah. And like when it actually came to lunch, I honestly didn't really go into the cafeteria a whole lot. I kind of just went to like the library and hid.
I see.
So,
well, you and
Yeah,
we grew up in the post Michelle Obama era of school lunches. So even if you had eaten a lot of them, you wouldn't have missed out on much. Like there was a good period where like you did have it, but then you hit like would have been like 7th or 8th grade for you and me when it really took a fucking turn. But it's crazy you bring this up. I've been talking about it with the ladies all week about like all the different school lunches I would absolutely devour right now if I had it right in front of me. A couple come to mind. For years, it was like the Galaxy pizza, like a Tony's Galaxy cheese pizza.
Oh yeah,
that shit. Like, and they would steam it. And they would like put it through the big steamers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was round. The one I'm talking about was round. It's like a deep dish Galaxy cheese pizza. That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
It was always molten hot. I think back in the day before they really cut it off, I was really into. They would give us like Hostess apple pies, but they would do it with like the more savory type things. So I think they would give us a cinnamon roll with the chili, which I know you guys are not common with.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they would give
a cinnamon roll with a chili?
Yeah, so we'd have like a little bowl of chili and then a cinnamon roll, and then that would usually
That's weird.
have like green beans and then like whatever else.
Y'all making fun of me for my fluffernutter fucking
It's not that weird. In fact, I really do implore you to try the combo. They're magical together.
Okay. I'll try it. That sounds
and
interesting.
then actually another one of my favorite school lunches, I think is a Midwest thing too, is like taco in a bag. So it's a bag of Doritos. They give you an ice cream scoop of ground beef and some cheese and some lettuce, and you throw it all in there. Sometimes it comes with a little tater tot. Try tater tot.
Yep.
And or fucking the classic like chicken and gravy over mashed potatoes. I fucking devoured that shit.
That's dude. When they made the open faced fucking like the scoop of potatoes and the fucking turkey or chicken with the gravy guy, that was my favorite of all time. Fucking Wonder Bread, just that it wasn't even real potatoes. I think it was like instant potatoes that they would fucking thing. But it was so
also
good.
molten hot.
It was so good with the gravy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
fucking bomb. That's probably my favorite.
You think that's your favorite? I mean, like back, you got some like I swear to God, the way they portray school lunches in media from like anything pre 2000 is like kids eating giant slices of pizza and fucking like full size cheeseburgers or like
Oh
milkshakes,
yeah.
shit like
Oh
that.
well,
French fries.
I
We
was
had we never had real French fries. We always had sweet potato fries, and it was a fucking insult to my entire life because I hate sweet potatoes. They smell like the actual potato, but then you taste it and it's like, whoa.
I was I was actually spoiled from in high school because I went to a trade school, so they were they had a like for
Oh
chefs and
wow.
shit at my school, so they would
Yeah.
make the food, and it was always the cookies were always bomb and delicious, and the food that they made was all made there. So I was kind of from like all through high school I was spoiled.
I can
it was amazing.
I could relate to that. The last 2 years of high school for me was at a trade school, but it was RTCC, which Randolph Tech. It was just a separate part of the same school, but they had like the culinary kids, and
Yeah.
some like once a week they would invite like programs to just come by, and they would serve, and they'd always have cookies and shit. And eventually I just got to be friends with like the chef, like the teacher and stuff, and some kids in there that I was sort of like an honorary student. Like I could just kind of go in there and just taste test the food and just kind of hang out, eat, whatever. But no, it's cool. No, I totally forgot about that until you brought it up.
There's a pattern of you taking food from strangers and people, Justin.
I mean,
just saying. I'm just saying. Like Ron, you take it from
everybody's
Ron.
got
You take it,
everybody's
take it
got
from your
Wow.
culinary school for 2 years. You were kind of like
When I
just
was a
moving
kid,
in
when I
and-
was in Cub Scouts, a very early lesson that I was taught was to befriend the chef. Always be friends
Yeah.
with the chef. No matter where you are in life,
I
no
married the
matter what
chef.
you're doing, be friends with the. I married the chef too. You know, we just that was like distilled onto me, and it's just I love food. I'm very food driven. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Our community college here, it's called SCC, and through high school, I think a little bit in middle school, I had always been involved in whatever was going on in like the art classes and the art rooms and the art clubs and stuff. So very
Yeah.
frequently they would take trips out to the college's kind of art sector because they had a big ceramic room. They had a couple different big art rooms. And so when we would always do that, they would let us go through the cafeteria. And I'm talking like a full service cafeteria where they had multiple things out that you could, it's almost buffet style. And it's like, it was crazy for me to go in there and think about like, this is what college kids get to do. That they get to live a life where like they feed you like an adult and not like a child with like child sized scoops and portions and the weirdest things. It's like, and I remember the food I got from there was like, I can't believe, like, how is everybody here not overweight? It's so fucking good.
mm-hmm.
Well, you always got those staples like tater tots, guy.
Yeah.
College kids are gonna eat fucking tater. 19
Isn't that why they say like freshman 15, like you always you gain like 15 pounds when you're a freshman because you have access to like a good cafeteria for the first time?
Yeah, exactly.
Just a bunch of tater tots, guy, and just mowing on taters.
Wow. Yeah. When I first met Harley, we were working at a college
Nice.
cafeteria. I was the dish boy. I was in the dish room, and she was a pizza chef. And yeah, but that's how. So we worked together.
Pizza's a staple, also.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta have slices of pizza for college.
Dude, the
kids,
dish
guy.
room was God, that was the worst. Being at the window, like where like they're dropping off the plates and their cups and shit. The absolute shittiest position in that entire building.
Yeah. It's like borderline ground floor.
Yes, dude. Like, and that's where I lived for like a
floor
year.
mats, Justin, then custodian.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
You always stink. You always stink.
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
It's always
soiled
it stinks,
milk
to high
and
heaven.
fucking juices and all kinds of shit.
All the ground up food that
Yep.
people didn't eat into
Yep.
the garbage
Yeah.
disposals
Oh, yeah.
and shit like that. And
You got like the trough, basically, that's just always got running water that's spraying up into your face, guy. And you know what the worst part was is I had the beard, and they made me wear a beard net the whole time.
You're not serving the food. You're cleaning it off.
I know. That's what
dumb.
I said. But then no exceptions.
they didn't want him to take any of it home.
Exactly. Oh, dude, I used to work with this one guy, and he would eat leftover food.
Oh no!
Not off of people's plates, but like food that was coming in from the kitchen. Moments before it goes into the compost, guy, he's like bare-handed, just fucking eating it, just like a fucking animal, guy. Fucked up, guy.
It's disturbing.
Yeah, guy.
That is that is the most disturbing thing I've heard in a long time.
There was one time, and he,
oh my God,
and he was there. I mean, this is an older guy too. He was like mid-40s when I was there, and I think from what I know, I don't know, but he there was a time where I couldn't find him. It was like a really busy like catering night, and we were packed in the dish room. Like he was gone. Couldn't find him. He was in the bakery, lights off, eating out of a gallon, like a giant gallon bucket of ice cream, just like sitting on the floor, just like Gollum guy, just this, dude, no silverware, no spoon, just fucking just like a honey pot, just like Pooh Bear guy. I like turned the light on. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, guy? Startled the shit out of him. It was funny as hell.
His fucking pupils all blown out.
Fucking A.
Oh man, it was fucked up.
Yeah, that was probably the worst job I've ever had. Was a dishwasher. I worked at Angelo's Orchid Diner on up the street from where I live now. It's no longer there, but oh my God, from like 3 o'clock when I got out of school till like 3 in the morning, like every single day, and I was only paid like $160 for the whole week. They literally robbed the shit out of me, and it was nonstop, just nonstop. People fucking just food and plates and food and plates and food, plate, just fucking thing. It was the worst job. I lasted probably a month, and I was like, "This is not for me." I am sorry, but this is not for me, guy. You know those types of things where you're like, this ain't me, guy. This ain't.
It was
happening, guy.
for me at the time. I didn't have a car. It was right across the street from where I lived. It was convenient, you know. It was terrible. It was a really terrible job for like a year. I do have a whole respect for our fellow dish crew out there. If anybody's listening to this in a dish room right now,
if
you're
you work
fucking
in a
killing
restaurant
it,
or any kind of restaurant or area or busboy or do anything, where our hats come off to you, but fellas.
Been there, man.
This episode is dedicated to the service members holding it down.
Except for those general manager cunts who come around once in a while just to piss everybody off. Except for those fuckers. Okay, this is not for you.
Yeah, those fuckers, you don't get a thing, you know.
Just know that if you're any kind of like district or general manager, everyone hates you. Every single person in your life hates you. They might act like they don't, but every single one of them hates you. I hate you. Any kind of
hate you. Everybody hates you.
Your presence is like nails on a chalkboard to most people that you know and everybody that works for you.
You know who you are.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
You know. You know, and you know this already. Like I'm not telling you anything new. I think you just needed to hear it from somebody.
It's okay. We can all change, though. We could grow from this.
You might have been in denial, but we're here to set you straight. The Wannabees are here to set you straight. They hate you. Everybody hates you.
Do better.
Everybody hates you, Kyle. All right, Kyle,
Yeah.
Steve, any of those fuckers.
Mine's
so
called
funny.
Ray. He's a fucking jackass. We're gonna fucking hear this.
I went to go see a Ray,
Ray!
this weekend.
Oh
I went to go see
yeah.
Ray Harrington perform in
Doing
Portland.
some
That was
stand-up?
really fun. Yeah, it was a fun little stand-up show. Tiny little comedy like bar. Basically, it maybe fit like 50 people. You know what I mean? It was small, but it was really fun. Two things. I met a dear listener, Matt Leonard, and his wife. Great people. Shout out. Number two,
Shout out.
I think I am genuinely going to have to refrain myself from attending any more comedy shows. Dude, my laugh is
it this?
insane.
Is this laugh thing again?
Yeah,
guy?
man.
We going down this road again?
Me and Matt were front and center. We paid like the extra $5 to be in like the front 2 rows, whatever. It's just general seating, so we just sat right up front. We were just chit chatting. But when the show started, man, I was just because I love comedy so much, I get so into it.
Yeah.
I'm there to laugh, man, and I get into it, and I'm loud, and I'm like obnoxious to most people, and I was moving around, and I was like kind of like going back and forth like this, and I had scooted my chair back enough to where I was basically in the lap of the person behind me.
We got another Johnny Law situation.
Yeah, they had to they put their hands on my shoulder and they basically told me to calm the fuck down.
Whoa there.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. But me and Matt Matt was laughing. He was having a great time too. But the both of us were just having fun. It was, you know what I mean? But
Well, you can laugh, Justin. You just can't assault people with your chair.
no, I get that.
Like, let's keep it to a laugh, not like physically assaulting people
I know.
around
Man,
you.
and then after I left and I just felt like, oh man, I ruined her night.
And so Matt, he's a listener, and you never met him before.
Never met him. He's a fun, bearable listener as well. So he was there to see Ray, and he's reached out to me and a few times. He's a big Wannabeez listener, and but he reached,
okay.
Oh, he's a big Wannabeez listener. He's probably our number one listener at this moment in time. He is the one that's like, hey, it's not up yet, guy. Like he'll send you a thing. He sends me messages sometimes going, if
there's any kind of fuck up in the edit, I'll get a text from Matt.
Yep. Feedback. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it was fun to actually meet him and hang out with him for a little bit, and so that was fun. And me and Harley got to hang out in Portland and celebrate our anniversary and go out to dinner and all that. But yeah, that was like, oh man, like I'm really gonna have to like 180 this fucking thing somehow. I gotta rein it in because QS is coming up, but I can't be doing this kind of shit.
Yeah. Maybe if you got like an unremovable mask of some sort to muffle it, like Bane in the Dark Knight Rises.
I can do that.
That wouldn't really.
Yeah.
You can wear the cock snatcher
you
thing
could
and
do
put
that,
a ball gag in your
but that
mouth,
wouldn't help with the physical part where you're like backing into people.
gag.
So maybe we put you in a straight jacket and then we chain the neck part down to the floor.
And I'm also I'm a big dude. Like I'm a big dude. These are tiny ass chairs, man. Like it was set up for disaster to begin with. But
we're bringing in Justin's chair. We got one of those impact guns that shoot the nails in, guy, and we like drop it in and like
rain him in.
This is Justin's
or
chair
fuck
for the
it, we just have him
guy.
standing up, like keep him on the 2-wheeler, like they do the Joker with like the mask on his face. So he's got like the mask so he doesn't bite, but then we just stuff some cotton on the inside.
Silence of the Lambs.
And then he's strapped to the wheeler.
This motherfucker. pull
just
him
like,
in with a hand truck. The fucking hand truck guy. We got fucking wheeling him in.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need. That's gonna be me for Key West. I think that's gotta be. I have to rein it in somehow before then. I only have a few months.
Watch comedy from now till then. You got to watch Netflix and just watch comedy shows for that thing, and you gotta just train yourself to keep it under wraps.
Harley suggested just laughing at yourself in the mirror until it becomes really awkward, and then you're over it.
It turns to crying.
And I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, exactly. That's all I could think of. Like, oh man, I made an ass of myself at the Fun Bearable thing. I made an ass of myself at this thing. I'm like, oh god, Q West has come. I'm sure I made an ass of myself to somebody at Q West. You know what I mean? Like,
Justin's
it's just
gonna shame himself to the point where it's just his laugh is now just open in his mouth.
Blowing the invisible ghost.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
I have a silent laugh. Yeah, I think so.
That's it,
Could
guy.
be.
You just open your mouth and
You could do like a
Close your
mysterious
eyes.
guy. Like you start only wearing leather jackets and shades, and so like you have to remain as mysterious as you can. So like when you do go to the comedy show, you sit in the way back and you kind of like lean up against something with your arms crossed, and then when something really does make you laugh, you just have to go like. Like really absolutely just tie it all in.
Right.
it's not a world I want to be living in, guy. It's
What do you
not a
mean?
world that I want to be living in anymore, guy. If I can't hear Justin's laugh, I can't. I don't want to live in this world.
Don't be all like fucking suicidal and shit.
I'm gonna jump off the bridge, guy. It's it. I'm not gonna be able to live with myself if I can't hear that laugh.
It's just I don't know. I don't know why I feel self-conscious about it, right? Like it's supposed to be like fun and joyous to laugh, but then after I'm like, oh.
Well, really, if you're thinking about it, right, and you're forcing yourself to like kind of change your laugh.
Yeah.
It's not really. The joke wasn't that funny, right? Like a true Justin laugh has to have something behind it, and if like it's you can't help yourself but do it if something is funny, if you think something is funny, and I'm sorry, that's just the way that's gonna have to go, right? You felt that it was funny, and you laughed at it.
I mean, I did pay money to go to a comedy show,
I really think you're just reading way far into it.
You think so?
Yeah, you're reading way too much.
Yeah,
You got to stop reading. Put that book down. It's just not that deep, like it's like, yeah I get it. 'Cause I have the same thing where like, I'll have like a beer or two and me and, the ladies are like watching something on TV. And it's kind of funny, but I absolutely like my laugh is like it rings through the fucking house because I'm an idiot and I'm easily entertained, and I'm like, and then I'll notice that they didn't laugh either nearly as hard or at all, and then I'll just look around and be like, oh, that was
like crickets.
yeah. Like it was so quiet in here a second ago, and
It's like
I just
idiocracy, guy. Oh my balls, guy. Every time they fucking dude was like the whole show is him just getting kicked in the nuts, guy, and everybody's laughing at it.
You know that video that was like famous on the internet of like the big panda, like the mama panda and the baby panda sneezes, and it's like,
oh yeah,
and the mom panda like,
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's Alyssa and Sam. Every time I fucking laugh at something stupid, like when Mike makes a stupid ass face on Jersey Shore, and I'm just like,
you're still on this Jersey Shore kick?
yeah. I mean, it was just last week that I was talking about it. It's only been a week.
God. Wow, how far are you into Jersey Shore at this point?
You haven't gone through.
No,
you
we
haven't
do
binged
like
it all?
a couple episodes every. Like it's not a nightly thing. That's not. I can't take that much of it. It's just like it's one of the. You got to have a background show. You got to have something that you
I agree.
can you don't need brain cells to, and we've had a lot of them. We've had like My 600-Pound Life or like 1,000-Pound Sisters. Those are good for it. Hoarders is a little heavy, but Intervention can be a little bit more entertaining. Like low intelligence Storage Wars, low intelligence TV stuff that you can just throw. Like I love My Name Is Earl, but even that's one that like I've seen it so many times I can just throw it on in the background, and it's like it's one of those like prime time like Monday night TV shows.
It's like Big Bang Theory for Gula.
Yeah, kind
of. He fucks to it. He sleeps to it. It's on all the time.
Yeah, that's one of them too. Big Bang Theory.
A whole new.
It's on right now.
And he's just fucking like he's plowing away.
Some people put on, beautiful music to fuck to. I put on Big Bang Guy.
Fucking shit.
When that song comes on, that intro comes on, it's just extra. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh God.
You line up your climax when it goes bang.
Yeah. Got it. I can only do that now. That's the only way I come.
Like how during a session, how many episodes do you think you can make it through?
Oh, sometimes it's like at least 4 or 5 at least, guy. Couple hours.
Guy. That's some cardio.
That's when he's banging. When he's not banging, you put it on and he can't make it through half an episode, and he's.
You guys should have fucked and watched Frankenstein. That's you could have stayed away, guy. Try watching Frankenstein.
Well, us both sleeping.
You're both sleeping. That's funny.
Cock and vagina wake up 4 hours later. Guy, what happened? Fucking
That's awesome. Oh shit. What's oh fucking A.
I've been going back to the John Wick movies lately. That's been my kind of like go back throwback situation. Part 1 and part 2
so good.
Usually.
I've only seen part 1.
It's so good.
It was good.
Part 1 is like the tip of the iceberg.
Part 1's my favorite. Part 1's got to be my favorite.
Part 1's definitely the best story for sure. After that, like it just gets like crazy and crazier and just more action but the first one's definitely the best story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they had any thought of doing more of them. So after the first one, they were like, gotta fucking do more of these.
He's a great character. I was weirdly not on the Keanu train when those movies were like at their peak, and I'm not sure what was wrong with me. I was just like, I don't get it. I don't know why everybody loves that guy. And then a switch flipped somewhere along the line, and I just fell. I fell in, and I eventually watched. It might have even been the first time I watched the first John Wick. That might have been like part of the domino effect that made me kind of scale towards like, all right, he's super lovable. He's a very interesting, great actor. Like, how could you not like the guy?
So are you eventually going to watch all of them, John?
Yeah, I'd like to. The ladies haven't seen the first one even, so I might have to rewatch.
Dude, the first one is a tough one. It's a tough one to watch with the ladies.
You think so?
You know?
I don't know. They like action.
It's always the dog dying, man.
Yeah.
It's always the dog dying.
Yeah.
That's a tough one to
There's
get
not dogs
through.
in the other ones? They don't just have
There
more.
are, but they don't die.
Okay.
You know
I was
what I
hoping
mean?
that's what it was. Like a dog dies every movie, and it's just him snapping over and over again.
Yeah.
I laugh so fucking much during that movie. It's not even funny. Because sometimes, like, it's like, dude, when that dude gets fucking shot in the face, as he's fucking like when he fucking shoots him through the wall and he goes kind of like stumbles over and he shoots him in the face, guy, dude, that part kills me every time.
It's great.
Or when any of the movies, usually dude. That's all he does. That makes me laugh.
There's some good kills, for sure. And Keanu's an incredible stuntman too. He does a lot of the fighting and everything.
The thing that got me at first, though, is like before I even watched the movie, though, not only was I like, why does everybody love Keanu? But I was also like, who the fuck is this John Wick character? Why is he such a big deal? I don't get it. And then he was in Fortnite, and I was like, oh my God, it's that deep. Like, people really fucking like this guy. I don't get it. It's so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when I actually watched the movie, and it's like the whole gimmick inside the movie is like everybody finds out that the guy they're fucking with or the guy that's after him is John Wick, and they like their jaw drops. And I was like, come on. The whole movie, I'm just like, why does everybody know who John Wick is but me?
Bobo Yaga.
Yeah, by the end, I was a fan.
The father punches the fucking kid in the stomach. You ain't gonna do shit, guy. John Wick is pure fucking adrenaline, guy.
Dude, that makes me want to watch those movies again. I got all of them on Blu-ray. I love those movies.
Are you streaming them, Gula?
Yeah, I've been streaming them from I think
Peacock.
Peacock
Okay.
has 2 of them, and then there's a couple of them on HBO Max or
gotcha.
whatever the fuck you call them. Are a couple there.
Oh.
You have to kind of like go between different streaming services.
We finally got up to Indiana Jones in the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh.
John, you've never seen these movies, right?
No. Is that the newest one?
Not the newest one.
No.
That'd be like the
second to
fourth
last.
one.
The last,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one
It's
before.
like when
Yeah,
they
the
brought
one
Harrison
before.
Ford back, and they're like, "Oh, he's way too old to be doing. How are they going to be Indiana Jones?" And that was before they brought him back, like 10 years later for the.
Gotcha. Yeah. Is that the one with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, that's the one with Shia LaBeouf.
Gotcha.
I mean, I really, really I love the trilogy. I love all 3 of those movies for very different reasons. They're just fucking peak. That's the best trilogy. And then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came, and I remember watching it as a kid, like kind of enjoying it, but like kind of think it was kind of goofy. Watching it now, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but watching it now, it's very goofy. But there are some really fun parts about it. I think it was better than like the newest one. The newest one, my biggest complaint was that Harrison Ford or Indy, they just made him like a depressed, suicidal old man who just didn't want to do anything anymore. He was reluctant to just, God, it was just a depressing.
I haven't seen him. I've seen the Shia LaBeouf one, but didn't they do the same thing where it was like, "Oh, my daughter! Now I have a daughter."
Man. I don't remember. I don't remember.
No, because they tried to do that with Shia LaBeouf, right? It's his son or whatever, and which Ty, if you had any, like, you had a lot of memories of the first one, you know what I'm saying, with that with the mother. She was in the first one, so it's like that kind of built, over time to see them acting with each other, kind of like, was like gave you something if you were a fan of the first couple of movies. But I think the last one, which I haven't even seen yet, so I can't really say anything about it. But from what I've heard, it's a fucking nightmare.
I saw it once in theater, and I thought there was some fun moments, but I thought overall, like what they did exactly what they did to Indiana Jones that they did to fucking Luke Skywalker. They made him a crotchety old fucking the whole movie Indy's trying to die. The whole movie is him wanting to die. And he just won't fucking die.
Just let me die.
Literally. He's given up the whole movie. And by the end of the movie, he's not happy he's alive. You know what I mean? Like, there's no resolve. He's like, God damn it, I guess I'm alive for another fucking adventure. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. It was just a weird movie. It just didn't make any sense. But I'm going to watch it just because it's,
Is that the one with the
round
aliens?
Out the thing.
That
was Shia LaBeouf one.
Yeah, okay.
Which is cool. Like, it was a cool concept, and I liked how Indy was getting into the Area 51 stuff and Roswell, and like it that's all pretty cool. But there's just like there's a scene.
Couldn't Indy just go back to Kali Ma guy and just have him rip his heart out, guy, and just be like,
yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But I enjoyed it. more than I thought it was.
They're gonna prop him up for
Yeah.
another movie.
Yep.
They're gonna prop him up for
man.
another movie, guy. He's gonna be in another Indiana Jones.
Exactly.
Just let
better
me
yet, just let the
die.
boulder get him this time. Just like
Exactly.
10 minutes into the movie.
Yeah. I mean, those first 3 movies are fucking amazing. John, I really think you would like
Yeah,
them.
I plan on.
If there's
I
enough
plan on.
action.
It's one of those things where, like, I am gonna treat it like a bottle of wine. You know, like this one's from '84, and I'm gonna crack it open when I make my first real estate sale. You know what I mean? It's something like
There's going to be one
it's
of
gonna
the,
be like I have to have a nice special because I did that with X-Men. Like I hadn't watched a single X-Men movie until Max was born, and like we took him home from the hospital, and it was like you have nothing but time but to sit here and cater to this little raisin. So
wow, so I didn't even know that.
yeah,
You watched all
I
the X-Men
plowed through the
movies?
X-Men movies, and so which is
Damn.
kind of like why I never really gave a fuck about Deadpool and Wolverine, because like I like Wolverine growing up just like on an Avengers type deal. But I've never even remotely liked Deadpool once in my entire life. I can't stand him. I absolutely hate Deadpool. So
Did you watch? So you didn't watch Deadpool
no, I did.
Wolverine?
I did eventually. I watched it in my X-Men watch through.
Yeah, right. I got you. I was gonna say, didn't we talk about that like on the very early Wannabeez or something?
Which is again
So
why
very
I was
first,
totally comfortable with you
episode.
telling me every single point of the movie, because it's like
'Cause you didn't
fucking
give a
fuck
fuck.
Deadpool. I find it's just so crass and immature, and like it's low hanging fruit on the. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not a fucking like 400-pound nerd at Comic-Con. Like I like.
I'm
I
only
don't give a fuck.
345. Okay, asshole.
I got a fact. I got a
Okay.
movie fact here for you.
Ooh.
I like
'Cause
facts.
I thought we were on the talking about movies and stuff. I thought
Yeah,
we'd bring
I like
it in
that.
that way.
Yeah, let's do it.
So in The Wizard of Oz, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Cowardly Lion, his costume was sewn together with real lion skin and real lion fur.
What?
Yeah.
What? No way.
Oh, yeah.
No
Yeah.
way, guy.
That's just like one thing on a laundry list of like human right violations that took place in the filming
Oh
of
my
The Wizard
God,
of Oz.
you're
Like
so right.
it's yeah. I thought that was fucking just
There was 2 of them. There was 2 costumes that were made completely out of lion pelt.
fucked
Holy
up.
shit, guy. They wanted the realism, guy.
Yeah, 2 lions had to lose their life just so he could fucking
They were like, fuck Peter, guy.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. I never knew that.
That is insane, guy.
I didn't either till I
Whatever
Googled it
happened to the
2 minutes
the
ago.
costume, do you know?
No clue.
Movie magic.
It's got to be Smithsonian or something at this point, right? If it's even like still usable,
Disintegrated now. It's now just
Well, it's in a private collection, I think.
like
It's sold for $3 million at
Jesus
auction.
Christ.
Oh
Wow.
fuck, dude. I mean, it looks good, dude. If that's a recent photo that I'm looking at, I mean, anybody listening, Google it, because it is wild looking. Now that I know it's like real, that's crazy.
have you guys surely have heard like some of the other horrific things that took place during the filming of that movie, right?
Not really.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, it's bad. I mean,
all right, let's go down.
the mistreatment
What else?
of what's her name, the lead, God,
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
yeah, I can't remember her name, but
yeah.
the mistreatment of her alone on set is crazy. The paint that they used for the Wicked Witch was toxic, and it like burnt her fucking face when she was wearing it.
Yeah.
And then so many of the sets were just absolutely packed with asbestos because it was before they really knew that asbestos was bad, so they were using it to build the set, and so like so many of the sets were poisonous, just so much stuff like that. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but you got to think one of those people in the Lollipop Guild was mistreated somewhere somehow.
Oh yeah, I think there were actually, now that I'm thinking about it, wasn't there like a whole documentary or
Yeah.
something about the mistreatment of the Munchkin people? Oh man.
The Munchkin people. That's what they were called, right? Well, they were the Lollipop
Right, I think
Guild,
so,
but
right?
also
The Munchkins?
I think they were lovingly referred to as Munchkins. I love that movie growing up. I haven't seen it in fucking years though.
I heard they fed Dorothy massive drugs that
Yeah.
gave her massive amounts of drugs, guy, to keep her docile and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even after the film, they were like just like feeding her. Her handlers were just feeding her fucking pills and shit.
Oh yeah, all the snow. Yeah, you're right. All the snow was asbestos.
Everybody got mesothelioma, guy.
Yeah. The Tin Man was hospitalized in critical condition and spent 2 weeks on an oxygen tent after inhaling the pure aluminum dust makeup, and it coated his lungs.
Oof.
God damn.
He was later replaced by Jack Haley, who used a safer paste but still suffered an eye infection.
OSHA's nowhere to be found.
Judy Garland was
Judy Garland, yeah.
Judy Garland.
She was only 16 at the time.
So,
She was put on a strict diet and giving these pep pills to control her appetite and stay slim.
there's probably like the machinist diet where it's like an apple and a cigarette.
They were just giving her fucking speed fucking balls, guy, and just, I don't got any appetite, and fucking she's just fucking on cocaine and shit, guy. I got no appetite.
Judy Garland was physically and emotionally abused. Director Victor Fleming slapped her after she couldn't stop giggling during a scene, and some Munchkin actors allegedly groped her and harassed her on set.
Damn.
Holy shit!
So that's what you need, Justin. You need somebody. You need a director to come and smack you. Imagine Ray just came off the stage and was like, and just smacked Justin last night because he was.
Be cool.
Shut the fuck up!
Buzz, motherfuckers.